everybody? I got him here. David Burton's in the house. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. You know, I was just watching Sting's promo last night. Yeah, last night. His last match.
Mm-hmm.
Next year, AEW's Revolution 2024.
Yes, sir. He's gonna call it. I'll be here now. Hopefully, unlike another individual, hopefully, until retired means retired, he won't come back.
Oh, he's not coming back.
Unlike another individual that we all know as Richard Flair, aka Ric Flair. Unlike that individual, retired means retired.
Well, Ric Flair, I'm not surprised.
It's like
the guy said several times that if he died in the ring, he would be happy.
He probably.
And I honestly believe that.
Yeah.
He would love to die in that ring.
He probably would. Like in WWE, we gave him a perfect send off in WWE. Every wrestler he ever wrestled all came to say goodbye. His family's there. Vince came out. Undertaker came out. Undertaker broke character for this motherfucker. And we gave you a perfect send off.
By getting back in the ring.
And you go to another company. Come on, we gave you a beautiful send off. Undertaker broke character for you. And you go to another company.
Yeah.
And have retirement in that company. The years later, your last match is supposed to be, it was originally a singles match. Then everybody thought better of it. Now Ric Flair can't do singles, let's make it a tag match. And boom, it is. It's son-in-law the time Andrade and Ric Flair against Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. Shout out to Jeff Jarrett, by the way. Yeah. I believe somewhere he fell. He said he fell. How's that? He fell asleep.
No, he didn't fall asleep.
How's that possible?
He passed out during the match twice. And to be honest, he really had no business in the ring.
Thank God was a tag match. Because a tag match, you can let your partner do all the work. Because I don't know how the hell. But anyway. Yeah. By the way, speaking of Jeff Jarrett, shout out to Jeff Jarrett. But I think of Tennessee. Two people come to mind. Of course, over there in Memphis, Jerry Lawler, and in Nashville, Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett runs the Nashville side of wrestling, and of course, Jerry Lawler runs the Memphis side of wrestling.
Long time those guys have been involved, but man.
Yes, sir.
What about Wardlow? I'm pretty sure he's announcing that he's pretty much wants to come after that world title. And then you have another person that wants to come after that world title. You got Jay White. Now, Jay White, MJF, I think personally would be a very, very intriguing match. Because of the way their attitudes are.
That's a possibility. By the way, MJF is doing what I've been wanting somebody to do for a very long time. Defend the tag titles by yourself. So if I can borrow Team Hell No's phrase, literally, MJF is the tag team champion.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, he is.
He
does not want to give up those tag belts.
MJF, I've been wanting somebody to do that for a long time in wrestling. Win the belt, or at least defend the belt by yourself. I want somebody to do that for a very long time.
You see, I think he's addicted to the thrill of having more than one championship at the same time. He was like, no, I get you're injured, but I ain't giving up these belts. I'll defend it by myself if I have to. I'm not giving up these titles. I admire that.
Yeah, but the question is, how long can you go doing that? Not very long, I see.
Oh, absolutely not. Especially if you have an extra title to defend. Yeah. That's going to be even more difficult. And then if you have to, if you have two titles, you have to defend both belts on the same night. Say, okay, you wrestle a handicap match, now you got to defend the world title.
Yeah. By the way, y'all, I'm excited. This Monday, it's going down live, Dallas, Texas, and we're on the street. It's the finale. Now, I don't see how that's possible because y'all haven't been in Dallas, Texas in a year. But nonetheless, it's a finale. Last time this year that Monday Night Raw will be live from American Airlines Center, so you better be in the building. It's gonna be the last time. Now I got some hacks for you. Check this out. If you go to concessions, right? Don't get the what you call it cup, the souvenir cup. Get the arena cup, and you can have drinks all night long. Sodas, that is. Not alcoholic beverages, but soda all night long to the time they close. All night long. So if you like soda, get the arena cup, the American Airlines Center cup. Get that cup. You can have sodas all night till you run out.
Absolutely.
If you get the souvenir cup, you gotta get that. You gotta buy the cup plus your meal, and that's gonna be a lot. So get the arena cup, and you can have drinks all night long. Also, I believe you might want to use a seating chart because you don't want to be there, get comfortable, and be like, "Hey, you in my seat." No, it's my seat.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's my seat.
That happened. That's annoying.
You don't. First of all, you sitting there comfortable and everything, and somebody, "Hey, you in my seat," and then you feel some kind of way. No, it's my seat. And then boom, there's a fight.
Yeah, and then the reason why there's fights is because people are rude about it. It's like, "Hey, you in my seat," but attitude. Like,
and then on top of that, I'm comfortable and everybody. This is a 3-hour show, okay? I made myself very comfortable. I mean, very comfortable. And all of a sudden, I got to get up. So use the seating chart. I'm gonna try to see if I can bring my blanket. I have a little Cinemark blanket. I'm gonna bring my blanket.
Then you gotta get up when people have to go to the bathroom or something. Then you gotta get up so they can get by. And then if a person's sort of overweight, that's even more annoying.
Oh yeah. Next time I'm buying 2 seats. That way I can stretch out. The other seats seat right next to me is mine. I can stretch out a little bit. I'm buying 2 seats next time.
I've seen people do that.
Yeah.
Well, once I saw somebody.
It's a 3-hour show. You might as well get comfortable.
Oh yeah, especially if you're a big guy or a big girl.
I love big girls, by the way. What's going on? What's going on in the world? New Japan.
They have an upcoming pay-per-view. What's the name of that damn pay-per-view? Power Struggle. There we go. Power Struggle will be their next pay-per-view, and AEW talents will be participating in that pay-per-view. And the pay-per-view's next month. As of right now, it's been announced that John Moxley, he's going to be participating. He's going to be competing. Also, Eddie Kingston, who's actually the New Japan 24 Strong Openweight Champion. He's going to defend that championship. And so far, they're the only 2 AEW talents announced to participate on that show. Supposed to be at least 4 other talents. Mm-hmm. But so far, they're the only 2 that's been announced. I would love to see Chris Jericho work another New Japan show. I would love to see the Painmaker. Now, I do like the fact that Chris Jericho brought that gimmick here to the States, so we got to see it at least once or twice in AEW. Personally, it's better in New Japan. It's a little watered down version of it here in the States, so it's not the full Painmaker experience, so to speak.
Yeah.
You get a watered down version of the Painmaker, Chris Jericho. You don't believe me? Watch his New Japan matches, you'll see what I'm talking about. And then watch his matches in AEW as the Painmaker. They're very, very different. Sort of like watching a Hulk Hogan match in New Japan. He wrestles very, very different from the way he does here in the States.
Mm-hmm.
And people say that Hulk can't work. Oh, he can work. Watch his New Japan matches in the early 80s. In the early 90s. It's like watching an entirely different person. He wasn't even using the leg drop as a finish. That's right, his finish was a clothesline. Clothesline from hell he called the Axe Bomber. And you want to talk about JBL and his clotheslines? You haven't seen a Hogan clothesline until you've seen the Axe Bomber. A little history lesson for some people. Yeah, so it's very, very, very different. And I'm actually looking forward to this pay-per-view. Oh, I almost forgot to mention the NWA. Gotta say congratulations to Billy Corgan and his group, his company. They just signed a television deal with the CW network. So congratulations to them. They're no longer going to be on YouTube. They're going to remain on the Fight TV app, but their show on YouTube is no more.
Mm-hmm.
So they got themselves a syndicated network.
Wow, congratulations. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, there's a little show I've got to know over the last few years. I like it. It's called The Chosen. Season 4 is coming soon in February. Check this out. In February 2024, it'll be the first 2 episodes in theaters. So the only way to see it in theaters. Later on in the year, we'll take it to the app, and it's gonna be pretty cool. Also, Marvel, November 10th, the Marvel, it's actually pronounced Marvel, the Marvels.
Yeah, Captain Marvel 2, the Marvels.
Yeah.
The final Marvel movie of the year.
Excuse you? What you mean final?
It's the last Marvel movie of this year that's gonna come out.
Like ever?
No, not ever. Of this year. Just this year.
Okay, I'm about to say.
They have over 20 movies lined up for like the next 10 years.
Gotcha.
And let's not forget Hollywood is currently on strike, so a lot of television and movie shows, excuse me, I said movie shows, but a lot of television shows and movies are currently on hold.
Well,
until this thing is finished.
Well, the writers they settled theirs. Now the actors need to settle theirs. And in your opinion, what can be done for the what can be done to settle the writers the actor strike as far as the actors concerned?
I'm not too familiar with what's going on. I know that one of the things is a money issue and a timing issue is another thing. Those are the only things I know. I know there's other things that caused it, but those are the only things I know.
Mm-hmm.
And, so, a lot of TV shows and movies are currently on hold that were currently in production, but I will say this, just because there is a strike doesn't mean Hollywood as a whole is completely shut down. There are some movies and TV shows that are being done as we speak. A select few of movies and a select few of shows, and it's because of that strike that we're going to get more John Cena.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you heard, but it was announced that John Cena will be working some extra dates. And he's also scheduled to take part in the Crown Jewel pay-per-view next month.
It's supposed to be November, September, October, so interesting.
Yeah, so his schedule is wide open.
Mm-hmm.
And what it is, and that's, John's actually lucky because with that strike, I know most of his stuff are pretty much on hold. And he has several things lined up. You know, he has the Wile E. Coyote movie. He has the Peacemaker Season 2. He has a movie called Vacation Friends Part 2. If you haven't seen the first one, it's very, very funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Hulu, the movie is exclusive to Hulu. It's a Hulu exclusive movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's a comedy. It's funny as hell. And he's doing a sequel to that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think 2 or 3 months ago, a movie came out on Netflix, and it's him and Jackie Chan called Hidden Strike. That was the last movie he did that just came out recently. That's also very good. That's a Netflix exclusive movie. So, yeah, John's got several projects lined up, but due to the strike, most of those projects are on hold, which is the reason why John's going to be working extra dates in November. Because if you remember, he was only scheduled to work the entire month of October on a full-time schedule.
Right.
So now he's going to be working extra dates next month. And you know what's funny? I laugh at this. Somebody just pointed this out. A friend of mine. And he was like, have you noticed that John Cena's only wrestled one televised match since he's been back? I was like, yeah, that's true. Like, he's been working a full-time schedule the entire month of October and only wrestled one TV match. All the other matches, they've been house shows. And of course, that TV match was the Fastlane match, where he and LA Knight beat the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa, and Jimmy Uso. Speaking of Jimmy Uso, costing his brother and Cody Rhodes the tag team titles in the match against Judgment Day. So now Judgment Day are 2-time tag team champions.
Yeah.
So the Judgment Day have all the gold again. And what about Rhea Ripley? Now has to defend the Royal Women's Championship in a multiple woman match. It's a fatal 4-way. And all of this is at the next pay-per-view. So you have the world title match. You have a women's title match.
No, so that was it. Yeah.
Man. Things is picking up fast for this next pay-per-view.
Now, we're on the street. Not Fastlane, Crown Jewel. No, not the Crown Jewel. I'm trying to remember. This is the whole next year. Next year pay-per-view. Elimination Chamber. They gonna come on at 6 or 5 in the morning. In Australia.
Oh, yeah, Australia, yeah. Well, the time zone is different from ours.
So I'm gonna catch y'all when I wake up in the morning, but still.
Oh, yeah. I think.
Ooh, Lord, go ahead, girl.
I believe it's gonna be 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We're gonna get it here.
Okay. I'm looking at the brand new WWE headquarters in Stamford, Connecticut, and it looks nice.
Oh, you just now seeing it? That place looks awesome.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure, just like the last few locations, I'm pretty sure it's not open to fans. Or the public, for that matter.
No. None of those places are really open for the public.
Yeah. The only way you get in this building is if you've been invited, you work for the company, or you got a key card. It's the only way you get in this building.
Yeah.
So you ain't a wrestler, you don't work for the company itself, like for the office. You haven't been invited. You ain't getting in this building.
I was about to say that. Yeah, some people do get invitations.
And shout out to Jay Cargill, well, fine self.
It looks like they're overhyping her, and I hope that's not the case. I hope they learned their lesson with Gable Stevenson.
Yeah.
Overhyping him. And then sort of like rushing him into a match, and then, well, you already know how that went.
Yeah. Nah.
Hopefully they learned their lesson with that.
Listen,
I know you're trying to make him be like well, you can't make somebody be, but they want him to be sort of like the next Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
Maybe be on the same level as Kurt, or if more popular. But that's not going to work that way. He has to get over on his own. And the people have to like him and respect his work and respect him as an athlete, just like they did with Kurt. And everything Kurt Angle did, he did everything right. You know, Kurt is what I call a five-tool player. You know, he can be silly and poke fun at himself. He can do high-flying moves, despite being more of a ground-based wrestler. He can be serious when he wants to. The guy can do it all. He did everything well.
Yeah.
Now, Gable Stevenson, he's going to have to get over on his own.
Either it's just me, there you go. Either it's just me, or this is my own personal opinion. Either it's just me, or did Jay Cargill get finer when she came to WWE. I'm just saying. She's already a beautiful lady, but she got finer when she came to WWE. I'm just saying. It had to be said.
I don't know. There's something somewhat different. I guess they're treating her differently since she's been there.
Also,
it's like she has like a different aura about her ever since she signed. The good thing is that she's going to get better training, so her in-ring work will be much better than it was in AEW.
And so, I want to play this right quick while it's on my mind. Happy anniversary to the wonderful world of Disney. 100 years entertaining your asses. 100 years. And I saw the little short Once Upon the Studio. I thought it was epic. Everybody. I mean everybody. Y'all hear me, church. Everybody.
It sure did.
I do mean literally everybody in the past 100 years. Check this out. We'll be right back. Hang on a second. Sorry. There you go. It's not live as I wanted it to be. That's all right. Anyway, I'm looking at the trailer now, but shout out to Disney 100th anniversary, and God willing, the next 100 years or whatever, it's gonna be all right. That's a whole lot of work for 100 years entertaining people.
You know, imagine doing that for 100 years. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. And all started with a mouse.
Himself.
Well, with three mices actually. The original mouse, Mickey Mouse, and then Minnie. But
Yeah.
it all started with three mice.
And it technically wasn't a Mickey Mouse. That was almost by accident. It's like, hey, let's get a mouse.
Yeah. Shout out to the Disney family, literally to the family of Roy and Walt Disney. Shout out to you, and thank you very much for dreaming, laughing, crying, all that stuff with us. We appreciate it. Back to wrestling now. Before I do that, we gotta pay a few bills here. 1 second, and get my people to get my stuff here together. 1 second here. Okay. Let's pay a few bills. Wrestling is brought to you by Back of the Ridgemore LLC. They put the D in delivery. You have a CDL license. You can drive trucks. Your information. 888-712-2857. I'm sorry, 2587 or 817-204-7259. We got backup.com for all your information. And I'm feeling if you want to shop with us on Halloween or up till Halloween, use the code BOO2. BOO, the number 2. You know how I spell boo, something wrong with you. BOO, the number 2, all caps. You get $10 off your order at WrestlingTracks.com. And if Halloween ain't your thing, you want something safe for your kids, we got no problem. Here in DeSoto, Texas, at Victory Hill Church, 800 Southampton Road, DeSoto, Texas, 7115. We have a thing called Harvest Fest. It's alternative to Halloween. We got hay rides. We got face painting. We got free food. Maybe coffee. Stuff for the kids. Stuff for the big kids, small kids, little kids, kids at heart, older folks, everybody. You come dressed as a Bible character, come dressed as any character. Make sure you come dressed as a character. Make sure it's appropriate. But if Halloween's your thing, you want a family alternative, Fall Fest for you. Here in Dallas, in DeSoto, Texas, 75115, 800 Southampton Road, DeSoto, Texas, 75115, from 2 o'clock till 5 o'clock.
You know, I heard somebody once say, how can Halloween be not appropriate? Because they have somewhat non-appropriate costumes. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people get creative and create their own costumes.
And sometimes young ladies decide this is the one time of year I can be a hoe, and their stuff is way too short.
Oh yeah, I've seen that several times.
So yeah, we welcome all costumes for Fall Harvest Fest we're having here. But we ask that you do have appropriate costumes. Appropriate meaning nothing's revealing body wise, and have a good time. And please, I can't stress this enough. If you go trick or treat with your kids, please have them in. I know they like to dress up, but have something on them that's neon or something. All you need is a little neon vest. Just put over their costume, a neon buckle, a neon belt, something bright where they can be seen. This whole crazy out here.
Plus, parents need to keep an eye on their children.
Yeah.
And if you have to, check some of that candy.
Oh, all the time, man.
You never know what people are gonna put into something.
Like those little it tastes like chalk nowadays. With those little sweet tarts, it might have some edibles up in there. You might want to check that.
Yeah. Wow. So Logan Paul's gonna be on SmackDown and he's gonna confront Rey Mysterio.
Logan Paul got some nerve. He challenged Rey Mysterio.
He sure did.
Like,
and
sir.
He's gonna answer his challenge tomorrow.
So wait a minute, hold up. I got a problem with that. So you just gonna just shout, not even earn a title shot. At least earn it. No. You Logan Paul, sir. You on this challenge Rey Mysterio just like that. No.
No, wait a minute. It's not his fault if Ray accepts the match. Because Ray
Well, yeah.
said no.
Yeah. But at least have a like, if I beat this guy, if I beat somebody, then I get challenged Ray. You gotta earn your spot in this company, sir. I know you're part-time, but you gotta earn your spot. You gotta earn the right to have championship gold.
True.
Because you Logan Paul, you can just challenge somebody as you Logan Paul.
Yeah, but you can't get mad if the champion accepts a match. Speaking of champions, the NXT Women's Champion Becky Lynch, her autobiography, her book is going to be coming out soon. Mm-hmm. Her memoir.
That takes a lot to do, so shout out to Becky Lynch. Seth Rollins said, I'm not doing all that work, you would get one from me.
That's right. The book will come out on March 26, 2024. So you can find a book at bookstores near you, or you can purchase the book through, of course, WWE Shop. There's Amazon.com.
And if physical books ain't your thing, you can always get the ebook. She got a copy of that.
Absolutely. And tomorrow, the Royal Rumble tickets. Royal Rumble taking place at Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida on Saturday, January 27th of 2024. Tickets go on sale tomorrow.
Now, David, we have to renegotiate our little wager because CM Punk ain't happening. So we gotta renegotiate our little wager on something else.
Well, let's see what happens next month at Survivor Series. If he don't show, then we can keep that wager.
Yeah.
That's if he doesn't show.
Yeah, because WWE said, nah, we'll change our mind. So if he don't show, we'll put that wager on something else.
I'll tell you what. If I were there, I wouldn't have him appear at all, because then too many people would expect it.
Yeah.
That's what you don't want. You do not want to do something that everybody is expecting.
And we in Chicago, and CM Punk lives in Chicago, and Survivor Series is in Chicago.
That's exactly my point.
I can imagine right now the whole damn building. CM Punk.
It would be cool. It would be cool, but at the same time, some people would expect it. So I would not do it.
Yeah.
See, I would think if I was running a company, I would do it on a night that they wouldn't expect him to come.
Right.
Like, let's say, for example, if it was up to me, I wouldn't have him appear at Survivor Series. I wouldn't have him appear at Royal Rumble. I would probably do it. I would probably wait all the way to the night after WrestleMania.
Wow, that's a bold move right there.
I guarantee you it will work, though, because no one would expect it.
Right. And then, there's so many ways you can do this. Let's say you watch the night after WrestleMania, all of a sudden, the screen gets, your TV gets staticky. And like, what the hell happened? What's going on? And all of a sudden, your TV just start flipping channels. And it zones out and there's a dude on the couch. And he flipping channels. And all you see is the guys, like everybody knows CM Punk's hairstyle. So all you see is the guy's hair, and on the back of his chair, it just says Punk. Not CM Punk, just Punk.
That could work. And you know what? Another good idea would be having him show up at WrestleMania.
Yeah. Oh, better yet, at WrestleMania, right? But don't do nothing. Just stand there and like come out the entranceway and just stand there. Don't do nothing. Make him wait for it. They make them salivate. Make them sweat. Make them salivate. And then Monday, drop the boom.
Yeah. And let's not forget Halloween Havoc.
Yeah.
This next week, you have Tony D'Angelo and Stacks defending the NXT Tag Team titles against Chase U. Amelia Dragunov versus Carmelo Hayes. The NXT title is on the line. So, those are the only matches they've got so far.
David, keep going. I got to answer this call nature right quick. Keep going. I think it's gonna be this.
Of course, I'm gonna go to Crown Jewel. Crown Jewel tickets are currently still on sale for Crown Jewel. Rhea Ripley will defend the women's world title in a fatal 5-way match against Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, and Raquel Rodriguez. And of course, Seth Rollins will defend the World Heavyweight Championship against Drew McIntyre. So things are looking very, very interesting for this Crown Jewel card. The Crown Jewel is scheduled to take place next month, Saturday, November the 4th. This will be another Saudi show, just like all the others that was done in the past. And this will take place, and this is also another stadium show. The Mohammed Abdo Arena in Saudi Arabia. And again, tickets are still on sale.
Yeah.
So, it's going to be a big crowd. Speaking of stadiums, for 3 straight pay-per-views, Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, and of course WrestleMania, all of those pay-per-views back-to-back are going to be stadium shows.
Yeah.
Of course, I already mentioned the Royal Rumble, January 27th, Tropicana Field, St. Petersburg, Florida, Elimination Chamber in Australia, and of course WrestleMania. WrestleMania 2 nights, by the way. Not 1 night, 2 nights.
It hasn't been 1 night since WrestleMania 35.
That's right, 2019.
The longest WrestleMania.
Well, if you're going to include the pre-show matches, I would say, yeah. That was a long night. A very long night for everybody in attendance and for everybody that watched.
Man, all the wrestlers, right? Check this out. You go out to dinner, come back, and it's still on. In fact, I'm pretty sure most wrestlers did this. You know, I'm gonna take a nap for my match. So I'm pretty sure you can take a nap. Hey, knock on my door. It's time to come out.
Yeah, and going back to these stadium shows, I just mentioned Elimination Chamber in Perth, Australia, Saturday, February 24th at the Oakland Stadium. And of course WrestleMania, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. A 2-night WrestleMania. I'm getting sick of these 2 nights WrestleMania. I'm waiting for it to go back to 1 night.
Well, pardon me, but aren't you the same guy who said this opportunity for other superstars who are normally on the main event?
I did say that. Now, despite me not liking it, I said the only good thing that came out of it was other people have an opportunity to go on lives.
Yeah.
That's the only good thing that comes out of it. But that's not going to change my opinion, though. I still not a fan of it. I prefer just one night. That's like somebody teasing you with something, especially if it's something that you want.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that person knows you want it, and then they're like hanging it above your head, like, you see it? You see it? You can't touch it. You see it? You see it? That's what that's like.
No, I every now and then.
For another extra night.
Every now and then, our producers and writers in WWE, every now and then they do an awesome job. For example, Money in the Bank of last year, they did a perfect job. For example, I believe that was John Cena's return.
Oh, that's 2021.
Yeah, so 2021 Money in the Bank, it was perfect. That's what they did. Roman Reigns won his match. John Cena came out. Okay, freeze. Put it on ice till Friday. They made you tune in to SmackDown, see what's going to happen next.
That's true.
That's how you tell a story. Make people wait. Make people salivate for it. Make people wait for it.
You're absolutely right. Nobody does that better than WWE.
And make people wait for it. That way you got no choice. Well, you got to tune in and see what's going to happen next.
You know what that reminds me of? And I commend Eric Bischoff for doing this. Is when Hogan joined the NWO, and everybody was expecting Hogan to be on the following night's Nitro, but he wasn't there. You know who was there? Hall and Nash. They made everybody wait an extra week to get Hogan. So yeah, Hogan's not here this week, but he won't be here next week.
Mm-hmm.
So it made people wait an extra week. It's like, all right, now we gotta watch to see what Hulk is gonna do after this.
Yeah.
You know, that's how you get people to watch. Is you gotta do things like that. It's like when you're watching a television show or a movie and it ends in a huge cliffhanger, and then you're forced to wait till the following week if it's a TV show. But a movie? Oof, it's a whole different ballgame, because you could be waiting for years for another movie.
Yeah.
Like you look at Fast 10, the way Fast 10 ended. It ended in a cliffhanger.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
next movie is not going to come out until the next 2 years. Maybe even longer because of the strike in Hollywood.
I'm watching that. I'm like, what the fuck?
I loved John Cena in that movie, by the way.
Man.
I've praised his performance in that movie. And that's the first time we've seen two WWE wrestlers in a movie like that. The Rock and John Cena in the same movie.
Oh, yeah.
The Rock appearing in the post-end credit scene.
And in my opinion, all WWE superstars want to act as well. You can thank The Rock, because without him, none of y'all would be able to do that. He paved the way.
What about the people that was doing it before The Rock?
It was rare. It was rare and in between.
You know, people like Jesse Ventura and Hulk Hogan. Those two were like one of the first guys to like really jump into Hollywood and do major motion pictures with major actors. And you know, you look at Hogan doing Rocky with Stallone, and Jesse Ventura doing a movie with he did Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, that was nice.
Predator was awesome, by the way, but that's a long time ago.
One movie that sucked, in my opinion, this is my opinion now, one movie that sucked, and the reason I see why WCW only did one, Ready to Rumble.
I think WCW did that because they wanted to part of that movie Beyond the Mat.
Yeah.
Which Beyond the Mat only focused on the independent scene, and they covered ECW and WWE. We want no WCW, so I think that was their way of being put into a movie. So, well, since Beyond the Mat didn't use us, we'll do this.
Yeah.
I did see the movie. I didn't like it. I thought it was trash.
I thought it was like a mockery. It was a mockery to professional wrestling fans.
Well, there are some fans that actually like that, though.
Yeah.
I mean, for example, look at some of the AEW fans. Hey, I'm just keeping it 100.
Oh man.
It's true. So Logan Paul's gonna be on both SmackDown and Raw this coming Monday as well. Logan Paul's supposed to be on I think Miz TV on Raw. I forgot, but I know he's scheduled to be on Raw this Monday. But before that, he's gonna go face to face with Rey Mysterio.
Now, one match I wouldn't mind seeing. One match I would love to see, be quite interesting. Logan Paul against Bad Bunny.
I think that would be an interesting match too. They should do that. If they already do that, do it at WrestleMania.
Our two biggest part-timers, Bad Bunny and Logan Paul.
Bad Bunny's not really employed at WWE, but Logan Paul is. But
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Logan Paul was a part-timer.
In my opinion, I have more respect for Bad Bunny because he takes it seriously.
So does Logan Paul.
You know, I mean, the dude's got his cell phone. You're wrestling the world champion. You're wrestling the top dog in this business. You're gonna take out your cell. We got people for that. First of all, you're gonna take out your cell phone and record the thing. We got people for that.
I agree. I didn't like it. I didn't care for it much. But as far as his work's concerned, I have no complaints. And he takes his work seriously. Now, why he did that, I have no clue.
Yeah.
But as far as his work is concerned, he's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. And I do know he takes his training very seriously. He was like, you know what, I'm going to go to Performance Center. He goes to the Performance Center and he stays there all day and trains. All day. While people's going home, he's still in there working out. I admire that.
Yeah, that's good.
Logan Paul I'm talking about, by the way.
Of course.
Wow. Time goes fast when you're doing this sometimes.
Yes, sir. By the way, I don't know when, but at some point, God willing, November, I want to say, we'll be back on blogtalkradio.com. So right now, we're bouncing. We're on Amazon. We were on Apple. For some reason, they stopped uploading our stuff. So every time I upload, Apple won't catch it. We're on Amazon Music. We're on Spotify. We're on We're on Spotify for podcasters. Check us out for a full list of all of our platforms. Linktree, linktr.ee/W track. So this is all of our platforms. Thank you so much for your support. If you want to support the show directly, go to Spotify for podcasters. Find our link there. You can, in fact, let me look it up here. You can go to, let's see here. I can find our direct link right here. Okay. You go to, I can find it here. Okay. Spotify for podcasters. Podcasters.spotify.com. I'd like to pull it up. That'd be great.
Spotify for podcasters.
Yeah. /pods. There you go. /pod/show wrestling track. It used to be Anchor.fm. They Spotify bought that. So they gotta go to all this shit. So Spotify for podcasters.com. So let's start over. Spotify, I'm sorry, my bad. Podcasters.spotify.com/pod/show/wrestling tracks. When you get there, when you get there, if you would like to support the show, click on support this podcast. You can give $4.99 a month, $9.99 a month, or even 99 cents a month, canceling any time. We appreciate you very much, and that your support helps us with equipment, longer episodes, all this stuff. Thank you so much for your support.
Yeah,
we appreciate you.
Almost forgot. Nick Aldis made his WWE debut. WWE is using general managers again, and I heard people complain. People who are fans of Nick Aldis, the people that's been craving for Nick Aldis to go to WWE, and he's finally here. And when they see that he's being used as general manager, it blew up. Mm-hmm. It's like, this guy is one of the best wrestlers in the world, and you have him as a general manager? I say to those people, calm down, chill out, relax, it's only temporary. He will be in that ring. He's going to compete. Nick Aldis will be in that ring competing. I don't know when, but he will be in that ring. And I never really was a fan of the man's work, but I've respected his talents. And I said to myself, it would be somewhat malpractice not to sign this guy. But if he didn't want to go personally on his own, due to his own reasons, that's fine. I get that. But I always said WWE would be nuts not to go after him. And now they have him.
Well, for right now, he's the man in charge. That's right. WWE is going back to general managers for a while. We'll see how that works.
That's right. Nick Aldis, the general manager of SmackDown. And we also seen another return, and Carlito's officially back. He's on the SmackDown roster. And Adam Pearce is officially the Raw General Manager. So we will see Adam Pearce on Mondays, and we will see Nick Aldis on Fridays, and maybe, just maybe, Survivor Series may go back to being a Raw vs. SmackDown thing. I don't know. They still haven't announced what Survivor Series is going to be. Is it going to be brand versus brand, or is it going to be War Games, or is it going to be neither and just plain old Survivor Series? Well, I guess we're just going to have to wait until Crown Jewel.
Yes, it'll be interesting. It's definitely be interesting, man. I can't wait. I'll tell you this: if you ever wanted to debut in the company, start Survivor Series. Survivor Series gave us a lot of people, a lot of great debuts. Gave us Sting, gave us Undertaker, Kurt Angle,
The Rock.
The Rock, yes sir. The Shield.
That's true too. Yeah, Survivor Series. I have to say, Sting's debut is my favorite.
Man, I woke up my whole neighborhood when Sting showed up.
I was like, oh my god.
What the hell is he doing here?
As soon as I seen that Scorpion flash open that Titantron, I was like, oh, it's him. It's him. It's Sting.
That was nice.
My friend was like, how you gonna say it's Sting? We don't know it. I was like, that's the man's symbol. It's him. Seconds later, he was like, oh, he was right. I was like, I told you. That's his symbol. You see that Scorpion flash up? He's walking out. That's Sting. Boy, did I pop for that. And he's good. I'm happy, these guys and girls who were forced to retire due to injury, and they've come back and they get to end their careers on their terms when they want to end it. So I'm happy that Sting gets to do that. Even though he got to wrestle again, his in-ring work was very, very limited. So his matches was always tags to hide his limitations. And I can almost guarantee you his last match will also be a tag as well. I mean, if you notice, all his AEW matches, they were all tag matches.
Mm-hmm.
That goes back to that injury he had at Night of Champions 2015 against Seth Rollins, which would cause him to retire the following year in 2016.
Mm.
So, this is Sting's last ride. See, now I have a reason to watch Revolution. I grew up a Sting fan. I love Sting. And I still take great pleasure in watching him work, even when he's not working and just cutting a promo. So, I will most definitely be watching Revolution to see Sting. Well, I don't have to watch the whole show, but I will be watching.
Yeah.
We've killed this whole show, you know that?
Yeah. Well, that's why I love having David on the show, because I'll tell y'all something. David Burton is a hard guy to get a hold of. So to him be on the show, I very much appreciate it.
Oh, it's always a pleasure to be on.
Yeah. And those who don't know, like outside wrestling, like what do you do outside wrestling tracks?
I'm actually in wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I sometimes work the independent circuit, so I get to rub shoulders with certain people in the business. People that used to be in the business, so I got to meet some people that's currently in AEW and WWE and Impact. So I've crossed shoulders with several people. I'm also a licensed security guard, so I also do that as well. So that's pretty much what I do outside of wrestling tracks.
Well, we highly appreciate it. We're glad to have you. And whenever, if you ever get rich and famous on us, don't forget about us little folks.
Oh, absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for tonight. We'll see you guys next time. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see you next time, Wrestling Tracks, everybody.
Stay safe, people.